Hey, welcome back. It's Chuck here. So I want to comment on something that I've been seeing is that people send me emails all the time and say, hey, Chuck, I'm looking for this, or keep your eyes open, or whatever else. So let me tell you, so the progression, Milton Daily Homes, the reason we started it is because most of the public sites, you don't get the information for a couple days. So the new listings, oftentimes people were being left in the dark. Milton Daily Homes, every 24 hours we review everything for sale. The next step past that is what we call the Home Finder program. So what that is it takes your specific home buying criteria. So I always joke, if you like streets starting with the letter P or K, we could do those. We could do specific neighborhoods. If you like hardwood floors, if you like finished basements, 4-bedroom, only detached, even outside of Milton, Georgetown, Oakville, those kinds of places, even Toronto, that's very easy for us to set up. So if you're interested in receiving a more customized list of homes, just let me know. Just reply to any of our emails, or it's chuck@livinginmilton.com. You can give us a call, or you can even click on the links on the side there. For example, if you click Meet Me at Starbucks and just put in the notes that you'd want to get started on the Home Finder program, we could definitely do that for you. It's a great way to get information. So let's get to today's list, and it's 5 properties deep. So it's a pretty quick list. The first one up is Ruddy Crescent. I think Ruddy's a funny name, personally. The home itself, it is marketed as a 2,300 square feet. But if you look at the floor plans, and you can type in Country Homes Joy on Google just to verify this, the floor plans actually are, so it's about 500 square feet included in that in the basement. So you're talking about 1,800 square feet plus 500 in the basement, which basically is comparable to a Mattamy Townland or a Spring Ridge or something like that. The finishes are okay. I always talk about making sure that the fan matches your appliances, and really even just to get like a black hood fan. They're hard to find. They're a pain to try and locate, but they're only 50 or 60 bucks, so it's not usually a big deal. Hardwood stairs here, but for 18 plus a finished basement, that should not cross. I don't think it should cross 450. So at 474.9, I think they're really going to have a tough time. Time will tell. I think for the most part we nail it, but we do get surprised every once in a while. But I really think they're too far out. Savaline, to me, pick of the day. Awesome listing. Ring the alarm on this one. The nice thing that's happened with these is that the exact same model, everybody's listing at 530, 520, and I think they're all out to lunch, and they've been sitting around. This is actually a better floor plan than a lot of the new corner ones. Quincy Corner, 1,878 square feet, $499. Nice finishes inside. You've got a backsplash that even goes right up to the top of the window, which I think gives it a nice, flush, clean look here. Good appliances, dark cabinets. Everything's on diagonal, even the window seat there. This is a great listing. Very efficient use of space. 4 bedrooms. That's the front bedroom there, and it actually has an upgraded hardwood floor. There's a laundry upstairs, and it's got a pretty decent sized lot too. So very, very, very strong listing. This is the price these were selling in spring of last year. So I wouldn't even be surprised if this one went for more than asking. And there's some great opportunities this time of year to get some deals like that where they're comparing to last year's prices. You get in right before the upswing on prices. It can be a really nice time. So next up, Hawthorne Crescent, and you can see from the front, it has a very nice curb appeal. It's about 2,200 square feet. It's called the Charles model. You can tell that by the sweeping roof here. Very well constructed homes. There's a front living dining room, kitchen, and then it's basically, it does not open up to the family room. I don't know if you could maybe open the doors up, but there's the family. So 2 sliding doors, pot lights, mostly original stuff, but I think that it's been taken care of really, really well. And you've got a great backyard there. The trees really fill in, so that tree has a nice big canopy, 50 by 102 foot lot. And some people would look at this and say, yeah, it's got some wallpaper, the kitchen, whatever else. But I'll tell you, if this home was done up really well, it would be up in the probably 600 range anyway. So it's a great street, quiet street, family friendly, nice and close to the hospital, to schools. There's some parks close by, and I'm really a big fan of that one there. So Nairn Circle is 589, 2,400 square feet. and it's just, it doesn't have any grab to it. I mean, come on, like that bed is, now I know you're not buying the bed, but the impression, you get to put some lipstick on the girl once in a while, and it doesn't have a lot of upgrades or features. I would be really surprised if they got anywhere near this price. And 981 Lancaster is at 739. Often on the market a bit. It's a Mattamy Melville. It's about 2,800 square feet. Very nice floor plan, and I'll tell you, this one here is done up to the nines. So the waffle ceiling, the moldings, the wainscoting, everything there. So there's your front door. You've got a living room that normally opens right up high, and then you've got a dining room. You go down this hall, you've got a kitchen and family room, and you can see the kitchen. So, I mean, really, really nice. I would say it would have been nice to see some shots of the basement. There's your master bedroom. I mean, here's the thing. The homes around 2,800 square feet, a basic one is probably floating plus or minus $600,000 right now. So you can find them for a bit less, you can find them for a bit more depending on location and so on. And then you look and you say it's a really nice finished basement. Have they put, with that, so let's say the value of the finished basement is anywhere between $20,000 and $50,000 depending on how it's finished. And then is the rest of the home worth it? To put a custom kitchen in, to do the work that these guys have done, it definitely puts you at this number. Now, does a buyer see the value in all that stuff? For a move-in ready home, for a home at this level, I've seen it go either way. So sometimes people don't get it. Sometimes someone will walk in and absolutely love this home. And it really depends on, some of it is the fine details. How meticulous was the work done? And you can usually tell. I was just in a condo a couple days ago that for the virtual tour, the photo gallery, it looked amazing, but when you came in, the baseboards were coming off the wall. The colors didn't look as nice as the pictures, so they did some color modification in the photos. And so really where the rubber hits the road is when you go out to see stuff. And that's a great way to leave you today, because online, 10 hours spent online is probably equivalent to a half hour in the field and actually looking at homes. So it is a good idea. So I'll wrap up by saying, get out there, even if you're thinking 6 months, a year from now, get out and see some homes now, because what will happen is you'll start to get that research happening. You'll start to see homes differently online because you can imagine rooms and layouts and everything else much, much better. So that's a great way to get introduced. And so the tour is over there. Lots of ways that we can help you. So have a great weekend, and we'll be back on Monday with more Milton Daily Homes.